Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Motivation Sprints. Super excited to have you guys here to start the week off strong. Woohoo! We will be doing 3 30-minute sprints and chatting in between. We'll be going to about 8 or 8:30 Central Time, depending on how much we um but yeah, let me know what you're going to be working on tonight. You can definitely feel free to do whatever you want. Last week, I watched Straw, a Netflix movie, and that was great. Tonight, I will be a little more productive. Um, One of the high school students, when I was working at the hospital, was who was shadowing all the different like disciplines and physical therapy. He wants to go to physical therapy school and he had stayed in contact with me and he is now applying to physical therapy school, which is like so cool that it's like it all comes full circle. But so last week I spent that time just relaxing and recovering from hustling and finishing the second draft of the sequel. But this week, I am ready to dive into being a little more productive. I sent out my newsletter yesterday, so that was really fun. And then, yeah, today I'm going to be working on this PT school recommendation for this student. Who's just like really, really good. I'm like, oh, you will be a great addition to the physical therapy profession. Um, Such a good kid. So yeah, very happy to write that for him. But so I'm going to be doing that, and um, I don't know how long that's going to take me. Um, but I have to do the letter, and then there's like some click in parts that I can talk about. They're like leadership and communication and response to criticism and professional demeanor, all that stuff. So um, I probably wanna, like, add some comments in for those along with my written recommendation. But anyways, so yeah, that might take the whole time. Oh, I forgot, I also wanted to post I need to do that, but I also wanted to post on, Instagram and TikTok and Threads, because Monday nights I usually like to post and I haven't. Um, and I was trying to post something yesterday, but, like, Instagram kept, like, messing up the timing of it. And the video, like the reel was fine with the video, but then I wanted to do the closed captioning and then it like made it off. So I didn't know if it was, I don't know, the reception or my earbuds or what. I didn't know what it was. So anyways, I want to try to do that, but I'll try to squeeze that in as well. But looks like we have some friends here. Hello, Janine. Trying to hype myself up after feeling demotivated yesterday about writing. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Janine. I'm sorry. Um, is there like a reason why you were feeling down or demotivated, or was it just like kind of it just popped up on you kind of thing? Because I know that happens to me sometimes. I'm like, wait, what happened? But hopefully you can get back into the groove, even if it's just a little bit, just start writing or editing a little bit, whatever you were planning on doing. And if you aren't feeling into it, you can stop. But it might like, you know, snowball, and you'll kind of gain that motivation as you go. Hello, hello, Rebecca. I'm finishing up some pitch materials for a writing conference this week. Oh, that's so fun. Ooh, is it like an in-person conference, and have you ever done one before? Man, I did one way, way back in 2017. I did a workshop and, like, pitched to agents. Man, I was green. I was green way back then. But, yeah, I did that for Ranacoria Realm. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Um, and then outlining a new project sounds so fun. Oh, I love outlining, like, getting into the groove of things. And Zuko's here. Hi, Ingrid. I'll be working on my cover tonight. Oh, that's so fun. Yay. That's that's what I would do when I was younger. I would, like, come up with an idea, I would draw the cover of the book, and maybe I would write the first chapter, and then that was it. So, I'm very partial to covers, obviously. Um, now my art is like, before I was decent-ish, but I just don't even doodle anymore. I think because I've been spending a long time on my book that I missed out on my window and my comps are too old and it's too late. It's not too late. It's never too late. You know, you have comps, but like I know there's like ebb and flow in seasons of when, books are bigger, whatever, or like there's more commotion about a book. Because I know that was kind of hard for me for Diamond because I was like, well, I based it off of Tangled, and like it's like I can't use that, and a little bit of a touch of gold, but that was over 5 years, and then of Fire and Stars, I think I did was over 5 years, but then I I cheated a little bit and just comped the sequel to a Fire and Stars. I think that's what it was called. But because the sequel was within 5 years, and I was like, and I hadn't read the sequel, but I was like, well, the first book had sapphic romance, and so the second book should have sapphic romance, right? Yeah, it was bad. I was like, just kind of like cheating the system because I was like, these are so old now. Yeah, it's so hard. Um, no, Renegades! What about see, and so then I would be like, "Oh, well, let me see when Arch Enemies came out." Um, Let me see. Um, oh, no, not Arch Enemies, sorry, Supernova. Supernova, Marissa Meyer. 2019? Oh, man. I mean, that's still, like, even like, if you have other books that are within the 5 years, like, if an agent's, like, asking for comps, you can try to include ones that are, like, within 5 years, but then still include, um, Renegades and all of that because what was it? What was her name? I forget. She, like, blew up with her pre-orders on Instagram, but she was pitching her book as practical magic and like witches or something like that, and it's like those are so old. Those aren't even books. Well, I don't know, maybe they are. I didn't read or watch whatever they are. But hold on, okay. Practical magic. Okay, it is a book, but this book is oh shoot. Okay, let's see cuz I clearly wait, okay. 25th anniversary edition. Okay, so it's at least 25 years old. 1998 witchy classic. Yeah, so if people can comp freaking books that like came out in 1998 and then that's what like gave people the hype to pre-order the book were the comps that she used, you're totally fine. And yeah, it was and KM Farrow, is that her name? She has like the Great Gatsby, but like futuristic. Hold on, KM Fajardo. There we go. Sorry if I'm butchering your last name, Chris. Local Heavens, that's it. And let me go to one of her posts. She pitches it as, let me see. Um, yeah, it's like The Great Gatsby, futuristic, like in a futuristic world with queer characters or something like that. Like that's literally how she. Here it is, Roaring Twenties, but make it cyberpunk. Be gay, do crime. Um, yeah, so I really don't think it's too late. Yeah, like Ingrid said, she doesn't think that's too old. Cause yeah, like you can't keep up because people that give their comps that are within 5 years to the agent to get the agent. Then you go through the revisions with the agent. Then you pitch it to, you go on submission and pitch it to publishers. Then you go through a round of revisions for that. So by the time your book comes out, then those comps are going to be another 5 years old. So like it's all a game. It's not hard and fast rule with these numbers. And honestly, when I was querying, no one said comps within the last 5 years. They just asked for comps. So I put in my comps. Um, so yeah, and then maybe like by the time you are ready to pitch, because I don't know where your book is if you are ready, but maybe another book will come out by then that will actually is like the perfect comp. Um, so yes, Jane Austen. There you go. And Greek myths. Uh-huh. Yes, people who love those stories will still love them today. So true. Thanks, Paula. Hello. You may have already left, but thanks for booping the like button. And you're indie publishing. Oh, especially if you're indie publishing, Janine. You are totally fine then with those comps because if you say your book is like Renegades meets I don't know, whatever, I'd be like, or like Renegades meets Sailor Moon or whatever I forget what other comps you had, but I'd be like, yes, please. Zuko, you have to get out of the way, buddy. It's Monday night. You should know better. um, that can be an opportunity to help fill out a genre that is clearly underrepresented. I think a lot of people would love those stories. They just have to be told about it. Exactly. Yeah, I just watched a video over the weekend. This editor was talking about um like book genres that are out of how did she word it? Hold on, let me go see real quick. Um um shoot, what's her name? I'll find it. But like genres that aren't really popular right now, like that aren't selling. And all the people in the comments were like, "Great, yours could be the one that like that brings back that genre or like breaks back out in the industry or whatever." And so I was like, yeah, everyone in there wasn't like disheartened at all. They were all just like, "Oh, cool, then mine might be the one to revive it," you know? Um, yes. Oh, thanks, Zara. It's weird being a shout out to hello. Oh, and you're so good. You know exactly who I was talking about. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yes, the worst genres in publishing right now. Yeah, that was it. And then like her thumbnails like no one wants this. And everyone was like, "Well, we might want it." Because honestly, like things like the like dystopian, if we can go back to like the Hunger Games, Maze Runner, um oh shoot, what's the other one? That was a Divergent. Like if we could go back to those like, oh, I'd be here for it. I am here for it. But that's not really popular right now. Right now there's a lot of romantasy and not as much of these like dystopian or whatever. So, hi Regina. Hello, hello. Yes, we all hello camera. Okay, good. Sorry. I saw a spinning circle for a second. Sci-fi wasn't being a factor, being bummed. No, definitely not, because what was at the bottom of that list was frickin' middle grade. And one of the things I'm most excited about getting to after I finish the sequel and also work on a Bargo's Riddle, the next thing that I'm so excited about is a middle grade. And I'm like, cool, because by the time that, and plus by the time I get to that, like, it'll be fine. But anyways, I wouldn't be like, well, guess I can't write middle grade. Well, guess what? There's gonna be like a billion middle grade. Like just because middle grade was at the bottom of that list doesn't mean that middle grade books aren't being published. And like, what else are middle graders gonna read? But middle grade books. So just take that with a grain of salt, Janine, for sure. Yeah. Oh, and hello, Raph. Yeah, dark fantasy, urban fantasy. I'm a huge fan of sci-fi. Bummed that sci-fi isn't as popular. But then you like find your people, you know? You oh, you know, it might help if I like shared my screen. um but then you find those readers, and I've been seeing a lot on Instagram like these indie self-published sci-fi authors who are very successful launching amazing Kickstarters that they're like, you know, selling thousands and breaking their, you know, their milestones to like offer more for the book. And so, like, really, it's not like if someone doesn't like sci fi, cool, that's not your person, right? Futuristic fantasy, um, it seems like there's some rejection towards futurism. I don't know. Which is odd. Yeah, because that's but, you know, if there's I feel like that's then where maybe, like, the dystopian part comes in, if it's, like, futuristic. "Zuko, no, I'm sorry, buddy, but you gotta go. Daddy's right there heating up food. Don't you wanna bother him?" Yeah, but I know how it can be, like, but you just have to write what you enjoy writing, and everything will come together. Because I've heard that people write what's to market and all this stuff, and then they hate what they're doing, you know, and then they start writing a passion project and just for themselves and end up loving it and it explodes. Um, that's like um, Lindsay Puckett. She has written 2 middle grades. I think she has another, it might be YA actually, YA Bitter Bones, her project, that she just submitted to her agent, but she was just writing a project for fun that was like called Project Grandmother's Troll or Gnome. I think she was a gnome, and she was like this old grandma gnome who never got to go on her adventure, and now she's going on her adventure, and it's like cozy fantasy or something. And like everyone in the comments are like, "You need to send that to your agent so you could get it published." And it's so funny because it's just like it's it's this fantasy, and the main character is a grandma, and everyone is like clawing for it. And I wanna read it too, honestly. I was like, "That's actually a really good, like, concept." Like, it's never too late to go on your adventure. Um, but yeah, but, like, do you see that, like, on the people's manuscript wish list? Like, "I want grandma no," you know, like, no. But she's writing what she wants to write, and people are here for it. Good. People are getting in their votes. Yes, I didn't say my little spiel when I popped up the kitty race timer. Um, you can vote for which cat you think is going to win the first sprint, either color or number. It's okay if you vote for one that someone else votes for. And yeah, I think that was it. And I guess I'm going with number 2 because of reasons. Um, but yeah, oh my goodness, we were talking for a while. So we will continue this conversation after the first sprint. Um, so I'm gonna let's see, I'll mark off where we left off with Ingrid's comment here. Okay. All right. We will get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. right, that was the end of the first sprint. I had to realize, I was like, "What sprint are we on?" Yeah, and number 6 won, so let's see if anyone went with 6. Uh-oh, I'm frozen here. Let me see if I can come back. Oh, still frozen. Oh, well. Um, Let me do a quick refresh here. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Woohoo! Phew. Yeah, I think it didn't like that I had turned the camera off. But let me share so we can get the kitty race timer back up. Um, do. Oh, yeah, no one said 6, which means we'll go with who's next? Uh, Number 2. Oh, Zuko wins by default again. He's been sneaking in, man. He really has. Um, but anyways, how did you guys do for that first sprint? I think we had some fun people pop in. Um, Dog came in. Hello, hello. Good morning. Amanda. Hi. Welcome back. Yes. Hope you're doing well too. I definitely am. Going to try to work on some outlining. Ooh, nice. So excited. I know like some people like, have different favorite parts of the writing process, but like outlining is always just so fun. There's so much freedom and like when you start thinking of something and then you can connect like a plot point or like someone's arc just like clicks. It's so fun and rewarding. So yeah, that's fun. Rebecca said, I think I've gotten my synopsis where I want it. Yay! Oh, the dreaded synopsis. Currently reading through my first 3 chapters, catching anything I might have missed. Nice, nice. Yeah, the synopsis is so fun. But then it was actually, I was like, I hate writing those things, but obviously if you're querying and, you know, and even with I guess it's just kind of good to have like even if you are self-publishing, but I oh my gosh, sorry, my my mind is blanking so hard. Oh my goodness, but I needed the synopsis because I sent that to my critique partners, and I did have one of my critique partners who read Diamond again so that she could have everything fresh in her mind to read the sequel, which was, like, super, super fun and sweet. Um, but she everyone else, I was like, "Well, I'm not expecting them to, like, remember everything." So then I just sent them the synopsis as well, because then that gave them a quick, like, recap of everything. And, at the beginning of the sequel, there's, like, you know, I try to put in a little recap of things that happened, but, um, obviously there's things that they may have missed or forgotten. So yeah, I was like, "Oh, I'm using this thing again. This is actually good." Um So iconic. I love that name. I literally just joined. I came at the right time. Hello. Yeah, I came back because my video was frozen and I was like this. So I'm like, I can't have that. And I didn't want to just have my voice. That wouldn't have been cool. Oh, the day you don't pick the blue kitty. I know. Number 2 is bananas. Bananas. Ingrid said, I want to have a character drawn on the back cover, so I got working on that. Finished the sketch. Awesome. Yeah, I love art that like wraps around to the back, or there's just like, yeah, there's like characters on the front and the back, or even just like kind of hidden things like, oh, the front are the characters, but then the back is like a scene that is like really important, or like the landscape or whatever. So I love those. So I'm glad you made progress on that. Oh yeah, so I started to um or I posted my reel, which wasn't off with my mouth and the closed captioning and the audio, thankfully. I posted that on Instagram. It's very, very sweet and yeah, made my day, week, my everything. So definitely go over to my Instagram and watch that reel because it's a heart melter. But yeah, and then I that cross posted on Threads, and so then I was starting to work on something to post on TikTok because I'm trying to do the cross posting stuff um for Diamond Bright and Broken. I think I even forgot to give my whole spiel. Hello. This is a YA fantasy pitched as a tangled retelling with a gender bent Flynn writer. That sounds good to you. You should enjoy this book. There is no spice sapphic romance. Disability rep with a wheelchair crutch user. Lots of secrets and mysteries and betrayal. So if that sounds good to you, check it out. And yeah, already one of my critique partners got back to me, which is crazy. One of the, because I think I have five. Yeah, five of them are reading it. So one already got back to me. They read it in a week. They're like, it was a very enjoyable read. And so I was like very, very happy. She's my toughest critique partner though. So I didn't read her feedback yet because I was like, I don't need this negativity in my life right now. Because she can, for the compliment sandwich, there's more of the middle stuff and less of the bread. There's more of the sandwich part and less of the bread. It's like we want the compliment sandwich here. So but she does give me really, really good input. But I was like, I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer. So I'll probably read through her feedback at the end of the week. Um, but yeah, and then I started the recommendation letter for um what's it called? Good, I should save the work that I did. Oh, did it save it? I don't know if it saved it. But anyways, I at least opened up the document, opened up the portal where I put in the PT school application, all that fun stuff. Um let's see. Amanda said outline's going well. This is definitely helping me feel better about this book. Still working on Southern Gothic horror. Nice, nice. I'm glad you're feeling better about it. And yeah, sometimes it's like it takes a little bit for the pieces to all fall together, you know? Um, but yay, Janine got a little bit done. I just remembered I still have to deal with sleeping on my elbow wrong 2 days ago. Oh no, that's no fun. Ugh. I hope it feels better and yeah, maybe just kind of stretched out like the ligaments or something, or um, all the nerves crossed there too. So those are probably very happy, angry at you right now. So, um, yeah, I hope you feel better. And yes, this is what I need to do. Well, not only that, but then updating the synopsis as things change in the book, because that's a problem that I have with my story Bible. Once I write it, like I don't update it. So then, or update my like outline or anything. So it's all stuff that may have changed, and so then it makes it even harder on myself. I'm like, I could at least use this template here that I have with the outline, but I can't even do that because some things are different. um Zara said it's thunderstorming like crazy. Oh no, lightning flash lit up the entire living room and made me flinch. Riley didn't even move in her sleep. Riley, what? I'm glad she didn't wake up, but that's scary. We had that like I think at the end of last week, and oh my goodness, so I had to pull so many weeds yesterday because our landlord was like, "Oh, we got a warning from the HOA for the weeds," and I was like, "Yep, yep, I need to do that." But they grew so tall because it's been raining so much. But yeah, it was spooking the cats. Like they like were jumping up and stuff. So hopefully no more thunder going on and or lightning, I guess. Um, Hi Jennifer, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes. Zara, thank you for mentioning that. So Zara is my publisher with Inimitable Books. There is a new YouTube channel, Inimitable Books, and not with the LLC. So definitely give the new channel a follow. Super exciting. Woohoo! Writing sprints, book content, writing publishing advice. That sounds awesome. I am here for it. Um I like more filling than bread in a sandwich. Yes, for sure. For a compliment sandwich should be 30, 40, 30. Yes. Yes, and my my tough critique partner, I found her on the website with the month that shall not be named, that is no longer around anymore, on those forums in 2016, and she taught me, like, everything, like, she's like, "All right, first you do developmental edits." And I'm like, "What's that? Don't have white room syndrome. What's that?" And then she's like, "All right, and now you do line edits," and taught me what that was. So like she's literally been with me from the start. So I value and like I value her opinion so much, but her compliment sandwich is like maybe like 1080. That's why I'm waiting. But she has good and she does help me. She does help me a lot, but still just a little rough for my fragile heart. I'll just go back and watch that Instagram reel. um, Book description, synopsis, then the outline, then the book. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, thanks for the rec. Oh, slightly swollen, Janine. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I'm so sorry. Yeah, definitely ice it then too. It sounds like it's inflamed. Like yeah, if your elbow was like hanging off the bed, that can make it sore for a really long time. Yeah, maybe like overstretch the ligaments. Um, I'm pulling up our next timer just so that we can have her here. Doo, 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 doo. Okay. 10 cats this time. Bluey won the first one. Speaking of Bluey, got the blue screen of death. No, less than a year old. Jennifer, no. Also, I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Because I feel like it's been a while, right? It's been a little bit, but I hope you're doing well. And I hope that your computer isn't really dead. Um, because that's ridiculous. And if it's been less than a year, there still should be a warranty because usually there's like a 1-year warranty just off the bat. Like if you don't, even if you don't buy anything extra, there still should be like a year warranty. So I'd look into that for sure. Yeah, Janine, I literally said that. I say that when I let the boys out in the yard. I'm like, "Oh, it's Jungle Zuko. It's Jungle Oliver," because it literally looks like that. And then the Mr. Toad comes to visit, and he likes to hide in the weeds. And then for the first time, so usually, because I'm in the suburbs of Chicago, and I usually see I call him Mr. Toad, but then I found babies, and so I was like, "Oh, you're a Mrs. Toad," but then whenever every year, it's still Mr. Toad to me, so anyway, I see Mr. Toads, we see Alvin the chipmunk, but for the first time on Saturday, Oliver found Thumper, baby bunny, he was eating the weeds before I pulled them yesterday. And I was like, "I'm so sorry, Thumper, I'm gonna take your food." But Oliver was, like, pawing the window, trying to get to him, and he was just snacking away in our front yard. It was so cute, but it was so funny. I'm like, I literally haven't seen a bunny, and which is, like, yeah, surprising for the burbs. Janine, funny is during a chat, someone recommended using that to find people and tried to tell them they aren't around anymore, and they didn't care. Ugh, well well, yeah, I mean, all they can do is come to the realization that it isn't there anymore. Ingrid, bye. Thanks for stopping by and having a sprint with us. Aw, the emoji's cute. Hey, JC, how are you? Yay, just in time for this second sprint. Regina wrote 1,785 words this morning, so I'm here for the kitten races. Whoa, nice, Regina. Clap, clap, clap. Um, all right, I think I'm gonna do let's see. Let me look at I'm looking at my kitty race winners document here. I'm gonna go with number 9, Ash. Yeah, I'm going with Ash. 10 cats this time. Take it back now, y'all. Oh, oh. 5 meows this time. Meow, meow, meow. Right paw now. Left paw now, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think. Tail swish to the right. Shh. Tail swish to the left. Shh. Scratching pose. Shh. Scratching pose. Shh. Shh. Meow meow real smooth. Do 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 do. Turn it out. Crisscross. Crisscross. Shh. Shh. Okay, guys, I'm losing my mind here. All right, we're gonna get started with this second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. I almost forgot what to say. that was the end of the second sprint. And oh, Smokey won. I almost went with Smokey, but I went with Ash, number 9. So let's see. Let's see who won. Let's have a look. See? Holy crap, that's my cat Thog. Did you do it? Go Thog! Woohoo! Yup, you did it. Nice job. Let me put in my 5. Smoky. Okay, we had Bluey, then we had Smokey. Uh, so fun. Yeah, how did you guys do for that sprint? Um, I grabbed a snack because I was hungry. I had wheat thins, the like sun-dried, what was it called? Sun-dried tomato basil or whatever. Oh, so good. Um, and I've been working on the recommendation letter, so I am almost done with that. So I should hopefully finish that. I should finish that within the next sprint, um, and then work on the other parts. So, like actually submitting it and filling out the application. There's like four different schools that he's applying to. So, yay, go student, you can do it. There's some people that I'm like, I don't really know if I want you in the profession, but him, I'm like, you're good. You're one of the good ones. Um, oh my goodness. And Zuko is laying on me. You can't see him, but his head is on my right hand, so I'm not clicking on the comments right now. I guess I could do it with my left hand, but Amanda said I got into writing a scene in one of the later books in my series. Ah, this one was honestly mostly for fun. My main group got lost off-roading and is now having to camp out. Oh, that's so fun. That sounds like a blast. I love that too. Like my brain tends to do that, tends to think of things like when I'm outlining, it'll try to like think of like the last line. And I'm like, can you like just chill out a little bit? Like I'm just trying to like write out all the beats. Stop like thinking of dialogue, but like my brain just like won't work that way sometimes. Woot! I haven't seen woot spelled that way in so long, let alone the other woot, WOOT. I just realized, has that been like phased out? I have not seen that in so long. I love woot. Lols. Um, yes, so good. Oh, and then I also, because my Chris's cousin's children, I think that makes them our niece and nephew, or like our second cousin. No, that would make it our like second cousin. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But anyways, they had their birthday party yesterday, but I was exhausted after um hanging with my mom and older sister on Saturday. We went to an arts fest. It was so much fun. Got food and hung out. But I was exhausted. And then from having the busy weekend last weekend, I was like, I cannot human people. Like my social battery is like 0. So I had the kids' presents because they turned 6 and 7. So I printed out a label so that I could mail that to them. Uh, but yeah, so then I also um packaged that up, but it's too late. So, I'll have to go tomorrow because it's a huge box. So Iconic said, I was eating. Sounds good. What were you eating? We always like to know. At least pulled up my document and it's ready. Next sprint, I'm on it. Awesome. We love that. I'm an old lady. I get used to old slang. Fuck, that's great. I get to use old slang. Yes. Yeah, same. I feel that way, and I'm still like for emojis, like before emojis were a thing, like I still use the X, the capitalized X and P because that's not the same as the tongue out emoji. It's not. It's different. Ooh, my halo's coming back. My halo's coming because I that window's open. Cinnamon toast crunch. That sounds so good. Yes. Oh, I haven't had that in a while. I'm totes jelly. Totes jelly of the CTC. Emoticons, yeah. Oh, yeah, is that what it was called before emojis? I forgot about that. Wow. All right. I'm getting our 30 cats because I'm on a Tootsie Roll. Or no, I didn't do like the rolls. I go, I'm on a Tootsie Roll. Okay, let's see. Slide to the left. I'm gonna make that a thing. That's like the random viral thing, like the random like stuff that goes viral. It would be like a like the cat cha-cha slide. Like that would have gone viral back in the day on YouTube. Now you have this song about Sorry, not sorry, JC. I needed my laughter therapy though. This is great. Oh, yeah, my brain's starting to be like, you remember it's a Monday, right? Yes, yes, I do. Oh my, oh no. My adrenaline is quickly waning. Yes. Oh, good, Zuko, you got off of my arm. Okay. I was literally like typing like this. You can't do. Ooh, he made the spot really warm. Hmm. All right, there are 30 cats up on screen. And you can, if you vote for a color and there's more than one color, you get bonus chances. Um, let's see. But you can also specify like I'm voting for the dark blue one and not the light blue. Like if you want to be specific and feel like you're super lucky. Uh, um, hmm. There's only one true ginger. Yeah, I found that out last week. It's the dark one. Let's see, because it's like number 7, 8. Yeah, like 8 or 9 is dark, but that's not ginger. True ginger is like right behind the purple one. I learned my lesson. Well, now the sky blue one just popped out at me. I think maybe that's 24. It might be 23. So, Dog, we might be twinsing here. But yeah, the sky blue one just stood out to me. I don't think he's ever won, but Sky Bluey. Yeah, has Sky Bluey ever won? Mm, no. Darth Bluey, which is the dark blue one, has won before. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, um, All right, we are going to get started with this final sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. that was the final sprint. Oh, bye, Zara. And bye, Rebecca. Oh, but I'm back for the last 2 minutes. Okay. Hello, hello. That's why I said bye. Sorry. I read that wrong. Number 2 one. Smoky. Ugh, man. Hey, at least my sky blue's on screen. Wait, did Smokey win twice in a row? Yeah, he did, because he won the second sprint. What the heck? Okay, well. Okay, let's see who's next. Number 20, 25, 16, 24, 15. Oh, 15 just edged out Ginger, the true Ginger. So iconic because no one said 2 and 1. No one said 2 or the gray cat. We go to whoever's next in line, which is 15. So you won by default. um, Yay! That sprint went by really fast. I finished the recommendation letter and now I'm just filling out the actual application online. So yes, I'm about probably a third of the way through the little online portion. So should definitely finish that by the end of the night. Yay, I'm humbled. Yay. um Janine said seems like watching the home run derby equals losing track of time. Oh, I didn't know there was a derby going on. We've got our own cat derby going on here, so um Amanda said, I'm back, had to leave to go take a shower. Definitely feel that. Instantly started writing post shower because I got such a fun scene idea. Yay! I hope that that went well. Let us know how your scene writing, or at least writing down the idea, was going. And yeah, I totally feel you with it being so hot out. I've been like, I call showering de-scuzzing, and I'm like, I literally need to de-scuzz so quickly. I feel so gross. And I'm like, I can't do anything else sometimes. Um, but yes. Raf got 400 words from the magical 40K mark. Ooh, oh, about 400K. Oh my goodness, I cannot read. About 400 words from the magical 40K mark. Gonna try to finish it by tomorrow. Awesome. Oh my gosh, my eyes are just like, oh wow. When my day is a little bit lighter, if other people have busier days or if people are on PTO, they'll put like the other care coordinators' reviews on this board. And so I was waiting for reviews to come in. So I'm like, okay, I'll help out some of the other care coordinators and I'll take some people's reviews for them. But so I did that. So I think my brain is just like, you were staring at the screen for so long and now you're still staring at a screen. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm almost off the screen. But yeah, that's so awesome. Oh, you're watching the Derby too? Caminero and Cruz. What? What is such a, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. Home run derby. Oh my god. Quick. I thought it was like a horse derby. Oh my gosh. It's baseball, Holly. It's baseball. I was like, "Wow, Caminero, Cruzo, those are cute horse names." And also Jazz. Like, that totally just sounds like this sounds like horses. It's like, that's the only time I've ever heard Derby is, like, the Kentucky Derby. Oh, even the home run derby, I was like, "Oh, okay, what's that?" Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny. So I kinda got 660 words, yay. 7309, I'm on the way to 10K, you can do it, woohoo. It's so fun to have and hit those milestones. It gives you those, like, stepping stones along the way. Yay, Janine, that sounds like a good plan. And that is really cool. Okay, now that I know Jazz is a person and not a horse, that he's got a Demon Slayer bat, which is really, really cool. I'm so excited that finally the new season of Dandadan came out and the new season of Kaiju number 8. Oh, those are like two of my favorite animes from last year, along with Solo Leveling and well, this wasn't new last year, but I started it at the beginning of or when did I start this? In April? I don't know. Fire Force. So, yeah. I know. Just I'm just SMHing all over here. I have just, you know, I'm here for your entertainment. Ah, Thog, 235 words until 19K. Yay. Everyone's like doing so well with their word count. I love it. Woohoo. But you have all night. Okay, awesome. You'll definitely hit that. And maybe you can hit 20K. I don't know how fast you write, but that is you're so close. Cosmos by Carl Sagan. Oh, nice. I think that's on my TBR. Let me check real quick. And then, oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Uh-oh, that's what happens. I go onto Goodreads and then I see people's updates and then I get like distracted. Oh, lottie lottie. Cosmos, Cosmos, come on. You can do it. No, I haven't. It's from 1980. Ooh, this visually stunning book with over 250 full color illustrations, many of them never before published, is based on Carl Sagan's 13-part television series. Well, I didn't know that either. Ooh, research in the Library of Ancient Alexandria, the human brain, Egyptian hieroglyphics, the origin of life, the death of the sun. What? Okay, I didn't know that that's what this book was about. That's kind of cool. Sagan looks at our planet from an extraterrestrial vantage point and sees a blue jewel-like world. Hmm, cool. Someone's review. Can I give this one 10 stars? If I had a religion, I would be a Carl Saganian. Love him so much. Uh, that's really cool. Adding it to my TBR. Thanks. You always have good recs. Yes, sorry. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's right. It's late for you daywalkers. Yes, yes, thank you. Yeah, I forgot because I didn't finish it until after the stream. Oh my gosh. It was so good. I did not get the twist. Even with the things that I thought was maybe going to be the twist, it still was not that. That was genius. That was so good. And just I'm glad things turned out the way they did without giving spoilers. Um, it was very intense. And I was like, This is exactly what I need right now. Juicy Cray, man. Yes. So good. I've been, like, telling people, I'm like, "Have you seen Straw? You need to watch it." Did you end up watching it? If I forget if you had watched it or you were going to watch it. But if not, girl, that needs to be a tonight thing. Well, depending on where you a tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, JC. Next week, I'm gonna ask you how was Straw. Next week, I'm gonna ask you, how did you like Straw? Oh, so Iconic saw it too, yeah. Yes. Oh. Okay, weekend. All right. Cool. Remind me if I forget. Tell me how it was next Monday. Well, you guys, this was so much fun. Thank you for joining me for this. Whoa, this layout for StreamYard is like different. What are they? Why are they changing things? Okay. Anyway, sorry, I was thrown off. um, so I was trying to find where my outro was. So as I'm talking, I always kind of pull. All right, I'm giving my little outro spiel. Where's my outro video? But yeah, you guys were so productive. I hope this gave you a good start to the week. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. And I'll see you guys next time, same place, same face. Bye, guys.